Today we'll be making a round cutting board with handle. This is our current cutting board. It's a little small. It's perfect for one small apple, but a little small for a large apple. So Han wanted a new cutting board. The only requirement she gave me was that it's round and it had a handle. So I went to my local lumber yard and chose to go with maple. I ended up buying 3 linear feet of 7.5-inch wide maple. I trimmed off the edge just so I could get a clean edge for glue up, and I cut the 3 feet in half and clamped it together. I like gluing up on glass panels because it's really flat and it's easy to clean up with a chisel. Now I'm dividing up the piece for the round portion and the handle. I wanted to create a circle without making a hole in the center of my wood, so I put a piece of scrap wood with double-sided tape, put it in the middle. Whoops. That's better. Using my smallest bit, I created a hole to be held to the center, and then I created 7 inches for the radius. Then I could use my makeshift compass to draw a perfect circle without creating a hole in the center of my board. I wasn't exactly sure what size I wanted to handle, so I started picking up some scrap pieces around my shop. Some were too small, some were much too big, but it was getting closer, so this one felt okay, but it felt a little smaller, and I ended up going with a piece of MDF that felt pretty good. Then I just drew that width onto the board. The maple was really hard and my bandsaw was struggling, so I went extremely slowly and stayed far away from the lines. Look how perfect and round it came out. So I decided to go to the router to see maybe I could get closer to the line to save myself from sanding. It seemed to do a decent job, but it was still really slow and it burned the wood a lot. So finally I started sanding the edges, slowly creeping up to the line. Now that I was done with the basic shape, I needed to sand both surfaces to make sure they were completely flat and smooth. So draw some pencil marks and just sand and sand and sand. I think I sanded for 30 days or so. Once I was happy with the surface, I wanted to chamfer the hard edges to create a little bit of a softer corner. But that actually gave me more sanding It burned some of the edges, so I needed to make sure I sanded all the burned edges off. I cleaned the surface with a tack cloth, just getting it ready for oil. I spread the oil, waited a few hours, then I applied another coat, and then I waited a day, and then I applied a butcher block finish to it that has some mineral oil and but some other waxes to protect it a little bit. And that was it. I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. The surface is smooth and all the edges are pretty soft. And it's a good size, I think.